A 38-year-old man suddenly suffered from severe headaches, but medical examinations showed no problems with his brain, while his twin brother, 2,700 kilometers away, had a brain tumor of 4.2 centimeters. Is this a coincidence, or the legendary telepathy? In September 2025, a report in the Sydney Morning Herald reignited controversy after suffering from persistent headaches for days. A Sydney man named Brendan insisted that his twin brother Craig, who had never shown symptoms, undergo a brain examination. The result revealed a dangerous tumor in Craig's brain. During the surgery, the family even closely monitored Brendan's reactions, trying to judge the progress of the operation through telepathy. Such stories are not isolated cases. Worldwide, countless legends about the mysterious connection between twins have accumulated. Even more astonishing are Tatiana and Krista, conjoined twins from British Columbia, Canada. Functional magnetic resonance imaging showed that their brains are directly connected through 2 million neurons in the thalamus region. Even when they close their respective eyes, they can see images from each other's field of vision and even share sensory experiences such as hearing and touch. Dr. Philip Alvada from Cortical AI admitted that the brain connection pattern of these twins provides a natural blueprint for human brain-computer interface technology. Similarly, Bridget and Paula, 50-year-old identical twins from Australia, became popular online for their super-synchronized interview. When talking about their mother's robbery experience, their words, speech speed, gestures, and even facial expressions were completely consistent. Even details like "I hope he doesn't shoot" came out of their mouths simultaneously. Professor Geoffrey Craig from Deakin University in Australia found through research that this synchronization stems from dual influences. The 100% identical genes of identical twins shape similar neural response patterns, and the environment in which they grow up together strengthens the automatic imitation effect, a subconscious imitation that ordinary people have for close ones, which is amplified to the extreme among twins. As folk legends grew, scientists had already begun rigorous verification. British researchers once designed 2 groups of comparative experiments. In the first group, researchers assigned images for volunteers to draw, and the guess accuracy rates of both twins and non-twins were lower than expected. But in the second group, when volunteers chose the drawing objects independently, the guess accuracy rate of twins soared to twice the expected rate, while that of non-twins was 25% lower. This result reveals the first key point: the telepathy between twins is more likely a product of similar thinking patterns, rather than supernatural telepathy. Jeffrey Mishlove, an American psychologist, provided a more precise perspective through his 12-year-long research. He conducted cross-distance stimulation experiments on 126 pairs of twins and found that 6.8% of identical twins showed almost synchronized physiological reactions when the other was stimulated, while this proportion was 31% for fraternal twins, both significantly higher than the random probability. But strangely, this reaction has nothing to do with distance, whether separated by 10 kilometers or 10,000 kilometers. The probability remains basically the same. This discovery caused divisions among scientists and gave birth to 3 completely different explanatory paths. The most conservative explanation focuses on the dual role of genes and environment. A study on separated twins at the University of Minnesota showed that even if separated from an early age, identical twins are still highly consistent in traits such as happiness and aggressiveness. They have the same disease-susceptible genes and may develop diseases at the same time. They are raised by their parents in almost the same way during growth, forming convergent decision-making patterns. It's like winning the lottery, although the probability is extremely low. Among 100 million pairs of twins worldwide, there will always be coincidences such as marrying lawyers at the same time or getting injured on the same day. More importantly, there is confirmation bias. People deliberately remember the synchronized events of twins, but ignore their countless unsynchronized daily moments. More radical views point to cutting-edge theories. The morphogenetic field theory proposed by British biologist Rupert Sheldrake holds that there are non-material information fields in the universe, through which systems with similar structures can exchange information. Since identical twins have completely identical DNA, they can form a stronger morphic resonance. The hypothesis of quantum physicists is even more controversial. Scholars such as Roger Penrose believe That quantum entanglement in brain microtubules may allow twins to maintain conscious connection. But this theory lacks macroscopic experimental evidence and remains in the speculative stage to this day. The latest breakthrough comes from the field of neuroscience. Dr. Alvada's team found through studying conjoined twins that the thalamus, as the information transfer station of the brain, has neuronal connections that can directly transmit visual, auditory, and even emotional signals. This suggests to us that the phenomena called telepathy may be the conduction of neural signals under extreme circumstances. Currently, the brain-computer interface technology inspired by this has been successfully tested on primates and is expected to enter human clinical practice within 2 years in the future. It may even realize the sci-fi scenario of thought sharing. So where is the truth hidden? Perhaps it is not a single answer. The secret language existing in 40% of twins is a special stage of language development in early childhood. The physiological synchronization in Mishlov's experiment comes from the neural response template encoded by genes, and Brendan's early warning may be the amplification of vague worries about his brother's health in the subconscious. As Professor Justin Gate from the Brain Dynamics Center of the University of Sydney said, "We don't need to rush to explain the unknown with supernatural reasons, because twins themselves are the best samples for exploring genes, the brain, and consciousness. From the precise data in laboratories to the bizarre coincidences in life, there are still many unsolved mysteries about the mysterious connection between twins. But what is certain is that this bond that transcends time and space is ultimately rooted in the most solid soil of life sciences." Have you ever seen a super synchronized moment of twins? Welcome to share your observations in the comment section.